Hey, listeners and hearers, welcome back to Imagination Station. It's your favorite author, Lisa Walker McCrae, with another compelling story time from the pages of my novel, A Peculiar Kind of Love. Remember, you guys, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. First and foremost, big praise to the Most High Yah, and a special shout out to those who are still in this thing with me. Much love and appreciation from this way. Thank you all so much for your support. With that being said, are y'all about ready to tune into those imaginations and turn some pages? I thought so. Clarence, why don't you see if we can set the stage? Okay, my beloveds, quick recap to fuel those imaginations. In our last story time, admitting and accepting, we left Drew and Tevin with some things to think about. Tevin needed to think about the demons he fought and if his and Rain's friendship was worth the humiliation of him admitting his mother was a drunk and he'd been using that misfortune as a crutch. Advice given by Rain. Drew, at the same time, needed to think about her feelings for Marcus. For her, admitting and accepting they could be gone was hard. Drew hated to think Marcus would no longer be in her life. Now, Carl encouraged Drew. Having to sit down with Marcus was much needed, not only to give him closure, but to also release him from the regret which tortured him. Accepting this gave Drew anxiety. Much like the anxiety she was now experiencing as she ran from her office, swiftly grabbing her raincoat and keys from the counter, headed for the door. After a few days of praying, she'd finally made it up in her mind to have a sit down with Marcus. Although Drew was somewhat nervous about the meeting, she knew it had to be done. Rain observed Drew. "Slow down," she encouraged. Drew ran past her on a mission to complete her task, leaving a trail of Periellus aroma lingering behind. "Let me find out you're excited about seeing Marcus," Rain jokingly stated, sniffing the air. "Let me find out my guests were neglected while I was out," Drew returned to comedy, handing Rain a smile. Rain sneered her nose and turned up her lip, rolling her eyes at Drew as she walked out of the door. Rain be on everybody's nerves. Anywho, as Drew opened the door, she ran smack dab into Dean and Jay.